Tell me all about it. What do you mean she's driving you crazy?
She never leaves me alone. I mean, the minute I walk in the door, she starts asking me questions about school, who I talked to, what my teacher said.
Maybe she's just concerned about you.
She's in my room all the time. Everywhere I go, she has to know everything about it.
Honey, it wasn't too long ago that you were complaining that she wasn't paying any attention to you.
This is worse, way worse. I mean it. It was better when she was worrying about how to put Dory and Lord in jail.
Here you are. What's the big emergency here? I have just found, bar none, the most perfect lawyer in this town.
Well, that's great.
No, it isn't. It's a disaster.
Why?
It's Nora Gannon.
Oh.
She would rather contract bubonic plague than take my case.
Naturally.
But I have found the perfect way to make her take it.
It's like all the time, you know? She won't leave me alone. She thinks she has to be my shadow or something.
Honey, I'm sure she's just concerned for you.
Oh, right. That's why I can't even turn around without her bumping into me. Dad, I need a life. I need privacy.
Well, that sounds like a reasonable request. Have you talked to your mom about it?
I can't even talk to her without it being a long, drawn-out discussion of my inner needs. Dad, I can't stay there.
Honey, it's your home.
I know, but I need space. Dad, I need space. And she thinks we have to be like this team or something.
Did you ever think that maybe your mother's a little worried about some of the things you've been experimenting with lately?
The smoking. That was just... I wanted to try it, okay?
No, actually, it isn't okay.
Dad, even if it hadn't been cigarettes, it wouldn't have been something else. Anything else. Mom doesn't care what she racks me on.
Oh, no, wait a minute. That isn't fair, Jessie. You know, it wasn't too long ago that you were complaining that she wasn't paying any attention. Did you ever think that maybe she's just trying to make up for some of that?
Yeah, but this is sick.
That's enough, Jessie.
Dad, I mean it. She thinks she's on to everything I do, every second of the day. I've done all kinds of stuff. She doesn't know a thing.
Really?
Yeah, way worse than smoking, believe me.
Worse than smoking?
Yeah, I broke the law and she doesn't know a thing about it.
Well, up until right now, neither did I. I'll tell you what, why don't you and I just sit down here, huh? Now, why don't you just tell old Dad what you did?
I'm sorry, I haven't seen Jessica at all today. I assumed since it was a day off that she'd just be in sleeping late.
Well, that's what I thought.
And after that, I thought she just went out while I was watching CJ and Sarah.
I cannot imagine where she could be.
Maybe she went for a walk or something.
No, honey, I don't think so. Oh, I'm just a little worried because she is not supposed to leave this house without telling someone where she's going.
Well, I'm sure she's fine. CJ and Sarah had play dates today, so they were just picked up, and they shouldn't be back until long after Cord gets home. And I have to get back to campus. I have a romance poetry class that's starting soon.
Go ahead, and don't worry, okay?
I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, well, I'm sure, yes. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Look, I don't feel very forgiving about this, okay?
But I was just...
You told Rebecca I was taking you to the winter dance before I'd even agreed to go.
But I was right. Right? You did agree to go.
That's not the point.
Well, okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I said I was sorry. But I only kind of anticipated the truth because I wanted something so bad. You asking me to go with you.
You asked me. Besides, you can't anticipate the truth, Emily.
You can. I've been reading. Don't like laugh. I've been reading about the power of positive thinking. And if you act like you've already got something that you really want, then you'll really get it. And I did.
You told a lie.
Well, it wasn't a lie, exactly. I was just so positive that I could change your mind. I didn't really think of it as lying.
Oh, come on, Emily.
I know. Don't yell at me. That's why I'm here. Apologize. The thing is, Powell, I just want you to understand that the reason why this dance is so prime objective for me is that... I don't know exactly. Well, it's because I see it as my only chance to start over here at school. You know?
No, I don't know.
Sure you do. You know, it's the same for me as it is for you. We're outcasts around this place. But there's strength in numbers, right? So we go to the dance, we hold our heads high, and we face the music.
Forget it. And quit putting us in the same category, in the same paragraph. We don't have anything in common.
So I guess there's not like a snowball's chance of you reconsidering going to the dance tonight.
So when did you speak with Nora Gannon? This morning?
No, yesterday.
Well, she certainly is good.
Oh, really? I mean, her reputation in Illinois, here in Llanview, she's the best.
It's just too bad that she's engaged to Bo Buchanan.
Well, I didn't say she had the best taste in men. Anyway, while I was there, I glanced through some of her legal papers.
You looked through her papers?
Well, of course I did. They were lying out there in the open. She is presently engaged with one of those court-assigned pro bono cases that lawyers have to take.
Yeah, I know all about the pro bono cases, but Dorian, those are for people who can't afford an attorney. I don't think that you qualify here.
Claire, darling, you know what your problem is? Sometimes you don't get the big picture because you're sweating the small stuff. Our mission,
If I choose to accept it.
is to match up my name with Nora's name the next time she's assigned a case.
Dorian, that is a 1 in a million shot.
Not with me, it isn't.
All right, well, how do you plan on pulling this one off?
That, my dear, darling, beautiful niece, that is where you come in.
A and B. I'll get that prospectus out to you as soon as we get it back from the printer. No, thank you.
Sugar,
Huh?
why would Mr. Emery say that you didn't meet with him yesterday if you did?
Because I didn't. I had a meeting, but it wasn't with Emery.
I don't understand.
Well, I got a call from another rep, and this guy says that he'd like to distribute our Miracle Mud.
But you said you had an appointment
Well, he said
yesterday.
he could give me a better deal than Emery, so I heard him out, and now I can go to Emery and have a little bargaining leverage. That way I can decide which firm we want to deal with.
Darling, it's just so weird. You telling me about the restaurants you ate in and all that good food you had, and then you didn't tell me that you didn't meet with Mr. Emery.
I thought I told you. Wait, are you sure I didn't tell you?
Yes.
Sure?
Listen, I think you ought to give Mr. Emery a good try because you know him, and he's smart, and he's honest. And he won't be trying to pull a fast one on us or lying to us, you know, like some other people might be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
I know exactly what you mean.
So, I mean, it might not be better money sense, but I think it is better business sense. All right, Sugar?
Of course it's all right. Of course.
Please, Powell. I've been nothing but a joke at this school for so long. I mean, I haven't been making a lot of the right choices, you know?
Yeah, I'm getting that loud and clear.
Well, help me out of the pit, will you? I mean, you're so lucky.
What?
I don't stand a chance.
What am I supposed to feel so lucky about?
Well, you're rich and you're good looking.
Come on, Emily.
You are. Claire, you know you're good looking. You don't have to pretend with me. You're the one who gets to look into those big blue eyes in the mirror all the time.
Emily.
Can I tell you something, Powell?
Look, I don't think it's a good
You have to promise that you will never, never, never tell another living soul. Okay? I'm scared. All the time.
Of what?
Everything. Anything. Because I have this dream. I'm in a stadium, and there's full of people, like the Super Bowl or something. And I'm down in the field, right in the center, and everybody's laughing at me.
Why?
Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I never do. Powell, I'm always so desperate. I want things. I want to be friends, and I don't know how I'm supposed to make it happen. I mess up sometimes, and I don't want you to hold it against me.
I won't.
I want you to give me another chance.
All right.
All right, what?
All right, we'll go to the dance. Just as friends. You got that?
Just friends. Got it.
Excuse me.
Hi, I'm Nick Spivak. Anybody who calls me Professor dies an early death. I'm replacing Professor Dayton, who's had a family crisis come up and won't be able to finish the semester. So, you're stuck with me. Seems like some of the class knew Professor Dayton was going to be out today, so pass the word, will you? I'm here, you're here, and they should be too. Also, I'd appreciate it if you would pass along the assignment we're about to discuss. Now, how many of you know what palimpsest is? In the days when paper was a scarce commodity, scribes would use and reuse paper that carried the leftover imprint of previous manuscripts. I want you this week to study the palimpsest of two poets' lives and of your own.
Dorian, you don't seem to understand. You're rich.
I'm perfectly aware of my financials.
Court-appointed attorneys are for people who can't afford one.
Not necessarily. Sometimes attorneys are assigned just because someone needs one, and finances are not even questioned.
In case of emergencies, maybe, but...
Blair, please. I mean, I can't go marching into court. It's true, they'll laugh at me, but you, darling, think. Use that Machiavellian little brain of yours and come up with a way that I am Nora Gannon's next pro bono case.
Dorian, I don't think I'm making myself clear enough here. Even if I could pull something like this off, Nora Gannon would stand up in the middle of that courtroom and tell the judge that Dorian Lord has enough money to buy the Supreme Court, in which case the judge is just...
Once again, you're sweating the details. No. All you have to do is find some way to make my name magically appear the next time Nora is assigned a case.
Dorian, it's impossible. There's just no way. It's impossible.
Maybe for some people it would be, but for you... Oh, come on. I know you. You love a challenge. You love risk. You love fine jewelry. Here. Perfect. It was your grandmother's. It's yours. That and a very handsome bonus, should you pull this thing off. Of course, if the demands are too much for you.
Oh, no. I think I can handle that. And now that you mentioned the bonus, I think there's no one better suited for the job than me.